right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of the lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev, who trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that his brothers.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev has stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Tsarukyan.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
All right, the wrestler having little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of tricks and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping, he's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Dorse.
I think he's got it, it's deep.
Good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
And there you go, again, half guard. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, doing work with the jab.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's got to start kicking.
Tsarukyan gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
A lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you. Big ground and pound.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC. He's got it. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get it to him.
Oh, he got out! Tsarukyan ground and pound from half guard. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Well, to this point in the fight, it has been all lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, and a lot of the casual fans don't necessarily appreciate all the nuance that goes with his grappling.
Yeah, there are so many different levels to the grappling. That's why you see him submit some of the best fighters in the world, from Drew Dober to Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira, the greatest submission artist in UFC history. Islam submitted him. His top pressure is very heavy. His control, his ability to move between positions is insanely high level. Tonight, he has been able to do that, and that is why Islam has been so successful in the octagon.
Makhachev's trying to get a triangle submission here. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Round one winding down here. Lands with the ground and pound. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a seat for me, bud. Deep breath. Let's get that heart rate down. All right, you with me? Good. Beautiful round. You definitely won that round.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Second round underway. All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling's still at a high level. He's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. And also, you see it in his movement. When he gets to an attack, he's constantly shifting positions. He's constantly moving his opponent. He's constantly trying to give him too much information to process.
Right.
And that comes from a lifetime of wrestling. If he just started this...
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Ooh, that looks tight.
The bellies.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA. Oh, this one could be over soon. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Tsarukyan going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Tsarukyan's in half guard. Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Makhachev's back in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
North-south, we'll see if the crowd can be mature about this. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. Little bit left. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position? Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Makhachev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Heavy kick downstairs. Oh, man, another huge kick. Hook to the head there by Tsarukyan.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Nice shot there by the champ. He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take a moment. He's gonna get knocked out. He has to take a break. Great timing on that double leg.
Now drops inside that close. Makhachev's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Wow, what a great job defensively. Staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
Final seconds here of round two. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Take a seat, buddy. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling position on the ground. I need more of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Ready.
Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Makhachev's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Tsarukyan gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Lands a beautiful switch kick there, champ.
I mean, just like Edson Barbosa, he switches stance and he drives that kick up to the elbow. Good combination there. Awesome level change. Great timing.
Tsarukyan's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection.
He passes the half.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Guy's trying to get to the Dars here. Oh my goodness, that Dars choke is very tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition. Right to the knee on belly.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Tsarukyan going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Islam Makhachev.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Tsarukyan's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Now he's going full mount. Using a lot of good movement.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Makhachev's in half guard now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Nice punch from the clinch by Tsarukyan. Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, what a round. How good was that?
He's getting better with the striking. Want you to cut those angles and get out of his range. We have to change game plans. Plan B. Let's get that close.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the arena.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that one. There it is. Now he's running out. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Makhachev's in half guard.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Good work from the top here by Tsarukyan. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
This is a terrible position.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Great job landing from the top position. He passes to half guard. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass.
Oh, great submission defense.
Good work, guys.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Makhachev's in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Tsarukyan gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. That one landed clean.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Oh, nice single, yes. He passed the half guard. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. He's up. What submission defense on display?
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, big shots from the top. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Makhachev's back in full guard.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan.
Beautiful transition. He flattens him out. This could be trouble.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight. Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes as the opponent's hands go up. He drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Nice pass.
Tsarukyan gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he won't. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. You know the challenger